Hi, I'm Karen Swafford, and today I'm going to talk to you about automatic enrollments into the SAIC retirement plan. Last week, I spoke with the committee about offering express enrollments for all acquisitions. Automatic enrollments is a different concept, and if you bear with me over the next few minutes, you'll understand why automatic enrollments will benefit not only the company, but the employee as well. We're going to also talk about who we are. Who is SAIC? We're going to talk about the history of the SAIC retirement plan, the purpose of offering automatic enrollment, the findings from our literature review, and then our next steps. Science Applications International Corporation, often referred to as SAIC, employs over 45,000 employees in 12 different countries and 150 cities worldwide. We are a very culturally diverse company. SAIC is a Fortune 500 scientific, engineering, technology company that uses its deep domain of knowledge to solve problems of vital importance to the world and the nation in both national security, environment, energy, critical infrastructure, and health. The SAIC retirement plan has been in existence for over 35 years. It's had several facelifts and enhancements over the past few years to make the plan what it is today. When I started with SAIC in 1998, our average participation rate was 65%. This is well below the industry standard. The industry standard for a plan our size is about 73%. We found that our employees were not participating in the plan mainly because they lacked knowledge. Knowledge is power. So therefore, if we educate our employees that if they make contributions on a pre-tax basis, it decrease their taxable income and also create a minimal impact on their biweekly paycheck. We also found from our employees that make about $50,000 a year or less that they were not saving because they said they could not afford to save. Well, as that old cliche goes, you cannot afford not to save for retirement. Lastly, we did encounter some obstacles over the years. However, the greatest hurdle we had to cross came in 2005 when the company decided it wanted to take our employee-owned company to a publicly traded company. Then the retirement plan committee decided they wanted to take our employee stock ownership plan, which was comprised of all company stock, and merge it into our existing 401k plan. This was going to take a major undertaking. However, we crossed it, we attacked the hurdle, and crossed it effortlessly. In 1998, the Treasury and the Internal Revenue Service decided that it is permissible for employers to automatically enroll new employees into the retirement plan at a low savings rate. They found that if the employers would take advantage of this feature, it would allow the employees to start saving as well as increase the plan's participation rates and allow them to pass their discrimination testing. In regards to the employees that are not contributing to the plan, automatic enrollment does not apply to them. Therefore, we have to be strategic and find a way to get those employees into the plan. That's by educating. We can use the same strategy we use for automatic enrollment for educational purposes to tell the non-participants the benefits of the plan and instruct them on how to enroll. Lastly, it's been proven that our participation rate would increase from between 71% to 90% if we offer automatic enrollment. Most companies studied showed that their participation rates averaged about 93%. There were some companies that their rates soared to 95%. While reviewing the literature for this study, many articles indicated that employees that were automatically enrolled into the plan never opted out. Part of offering automatic enrollment, the IRS dictates that we must offer an opt-out feature within 90 days of their hire. But as I said earlier, most employees that are automatically enrolled, they don't opt out. It's that factor of inertia. Once in, always in. The employees are provided this opt-out feature within 90 days, and then any contributions must be refunded to them. Most studies indicated that the companies that offered automatically enrollment, employees never opted out. Therefore, it was a win-win situation because their participation rates increased and the employees were saving for their retirement. So, our next steps. In order for us to successfully implement automatic enrollment into the SAIC retirement plan, we would have to do a few things. First, we would determine how we would administer the opt-out feature. We need to work strategically with Vanguard to define the most efficient and effective way to manage when an employee decides to opt out. How will we get his refund to him in a timely manner? Secondly, we need to determine the default percentage. So the low savings rate. Most companies have a 3% automatic enrollment feature, which coincides with their match. Well, SEIC's match is 100% of 6. So we have a little discrepancy there. So we have to come to the table, brainstorm, and find a savings rate that's comfortable for our employees. Next, we need to determine the timing of implementation. We have to work with payroll. We need to work with Vanguard to make sure that we have the codes in place, the timing, so that when we do offer this feature, that it is flawlessly executed. Employees never know what happened. And then lastly, we need to make sure we communicate to our employees that when they come on board, if they don't opt out immediately, 401k contributions will come out on a pre-tax basis. And we also need to let them know that if they don't want to continue this, they can opt out within 90 days. The IRS has imposed that if you do not notify the employees in advance of them being automatically enrolled into the plan, you can be imposed a $1,100 penalty each day for not notifying the employees timely. Therefore, I want to work with you. We need to work together to make sure that we execute this flawlessly, communicate it to the employees well in advance. We can put it on their offer letter. We can put it on the new hire orientation website. So I've talked to you about the purpose of the study, the findings, as well as our next steps. So here it is. I'm asking you to take a few moments to decide if automatic enrollment would be the ideal option for the SEIC retirement plan. Are there any questions?